It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Eric Holmes is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He will lead this one off
the
today.
Afternoon for San Diego, the center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. These Rockies guys, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first down. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, it's no secret. They need Manny Machado to get his bat going a little bit. He had almost 100 runs batted in a year ago, so I think maybe he's putting some pressure on himself to repeat that kind of production, and it's just not happening. Sometimes you just have to go back to basics and focus on having quality ABs.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, number 9. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, number 9 is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter. Home run right here. Right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Digging in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Popped him up. McMahon will put this one away, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, but let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game, they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's 1 away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Lucchesi is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Batting third.
Watching.
The third baseman, Nolan.
Watch out.
Arenado.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, making it an even 250 for his career as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Story.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one.
Count 1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Hunter Renfroe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Story has it, and it's a quick out, number one.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep, out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
1-1. Swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. At the plate, Russell, Maine. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Russell.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Blackmon on the move. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2, and it's fouled away. Machado stands at first with one out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a one-run game. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. Here's Brian Dozier now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
A bouncer to the left side. Machado charging in on it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
So the base is empty here with one away. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next.
Ryan McMahon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. McMahon is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, number 58.
Number 58.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Eric Holmes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dang it, man.
Try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll go now to the top of the third. Rockies lead this one 3-1. Digging in now for San Diego. Number 62 comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
First pitch on its way. A chance here for Dozier at second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Settling in now, Joey Lucchesi. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fouled off. Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
Did it again. 3 roulette pitches. Here we go. 3 different roulette pitches.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great element.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score holds, it's 3-1. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing the win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Fly ball right down the line and left. But this will land untouched. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Machado. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with a clean.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the outfielder, David Dahl. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 2-0. And this one's in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. .3-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter. You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field.
Nice.
Into the bleachers, and gone.
Let's keep rolling. I think we're going to make the playoffs.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 34 home runs now on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And 2, here it comes. Rounded slowly to the left side. Tatis gonna have to hurry, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Dozier.
First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Maine is in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and now cuts over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Number 40 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 40. Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 6 and the Padres 1. At the plate, number 9 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up steps the big batter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Story scoops it up on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Blackman going back. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Colorado's out in front 6-2. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, number 58. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he takes ball 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. .3-0 pitch. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eric Holmes.
The pitcher, Eric Holmes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
LOL.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
5 home runs on the year for a pitcher.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Machado into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Up next for
standing in now, David Dahl. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Rockies lead it 7-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do.
Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And it's gone into the bleachers. Stepping in now, Russell Maine.
Russell Maine.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Blackman. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again. Number 62. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Popped him up. McMahon in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up.
Surprised if it come out for the 6th inning.
Dylan Bundy will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season.
But I thought it was going to be. I guess maybe because I'm 2 for 2 on the day and cranked my own home run.
Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Nolan Arenado.
First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Arenado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Set to deal on 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
In now, Brian Dozier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 1-2 fouled off. The 1-2 and another foul ball.
Oh, let's see it hit. Come on.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Out into right center. Well hit. Arenado rounds the corner and is headed home. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0. Hit hard to short. Tatis is up with it, and that's the second out.
Scoring it up.
Digging in once again, number 58. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Ripped toward the gap in right. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Into the box now, Eric Holmes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here, as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in the 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, who's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Into the box, Travis Jankowski. He'll look to bounce back after putting out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Now batting, number 9.
The pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning. And that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Stepping up to the plate, David Dahl. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 3.
David Dahl.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Nolan Arenado touches them all. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was an advantage for the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Smoking the peace pipe is what they're smoking.
The 1-1. Misses for the 2nd ball. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up.
Odubel.
Smoking the first retweet.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
In now, Brian Dozier. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Hunter Renfroe comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
Yeah, I'm not liking pitching to them on that side. Shit. Burf and it didn't work.
Popped up.
Oh, that'll work.
McMahon is right there. 1 down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Herrera is there. 2 gone.
Especially flying out.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Eric Lauer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Eric Lauer.
So striding in, Ryan McMahon, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Ryan McMahon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Mr. McMahon's son.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Pizza said it'd take an hour, okay?
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now
into the box, number 58. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline, and Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eric Holmes. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth, and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He's stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he did a beautiful base hit.
Charlie.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Struggling so...
Diddly-ding, diddly-ding. Diddly-diddly-diddly-diddly-ding. Ding-ding. Get out of my way, you stupid bottle. Dang. Don't bottles know to get out of the way? What's up? Everybody wants to be my friend? Is that what's going on? You want to come in and hang out now? You got food. Let's hang out. Okay. I think we should hang out.
So far in this one, and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
In here now. What, you think we should hang out? You my friend now? Should I? You my best friend.
And the 0-1.
Especially if I give you them
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He will straight up bite an
First
owner.
and second now, one man out.
What? You bite your daddy for a piece of
A little bit
pizza?
off the outside, it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And it eats him up a bit.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know what old saying?
That's a bush.
Quick, but don't hurry. Well, I think that
I
was
almost got
demonstrated
there,
right
but I was a
here.
little faster. Oh, I did get there. Wow.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Into the box now, David Dahl, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Yeah, I'm still not going to get it.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Grand Sliggity. Why don't we save some of these runs for the next game? I mean, dang.
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 24 home runs for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's cranked up. Look at that. Whoa, way up there.
Ready once again, Russell Maine. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Maine.
Come on. Not in here anywhere. Come on, Jedi. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
With the fork. Damn. The controller was having a seizure.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Old man on Viagra didn't know which way to go. It's like, I ain't never had nothing like that in my life.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So stepping in, number 62 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Yeah, I don't see him letting me stay out. After letting him score 3 runs on me. I'm starting to poop out. It's getting towards the end of the season. I don't think my energy level's still there like it was. Of course, in the beginning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Straight up! Straight up!
That'll work.
Dozier over to his right. 2 gone.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
Enrique Juarez will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Enrique.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
I gave you a chance. Show what you could do, but you didn't do it.
2 out, nobody on. One to the mound. And he'll take it to the bag himself. That'll do it for this half of the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockies are out in front, 15-3. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Eric Holmes. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much it can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. To first, fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. Rockies lead this one 16-3. Tommy Hunter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Travis Jankowski, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets to it and makes makes the catch for the first down. In now, number 9. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
I don't know why you say that.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
See, I thought that we would definitely at least make it to the playoffs. See what the problem is. So we're right on the edge. How many teams make it?
Colder than a witch's tit outside.
Is it? She wearing a brass bra? Is she wearing a brass bra?
I'm a peacock, you gotta let me fly, coach.